Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to UAS News Network, your source for the latest updates and insightful analysis. I'm your host, your name. Today, we bring you exclusive coverage on Ukraine's efforts to secure hardware and training assistance from its Western allies amidst the ongoing conflict with Russia. Cut to graphics. Ukraine's quest for hardware and training assistance. News anchor, Ukraine, determined to capitalize on the confusion and low morale on the Russian side, continues to press its Western allies for support. Our correspondent on the ground has the latest details. Let's go live to Donetsk region. Cut to correspondent on location. Correspondent, thank you, your name. Here in the Donetsk region, Ukrainian forces are engaged in a counteroffensive against Russian-backed forces. However, there have been concerns about the effectiveness of the AMX-10RC tanks recently delivered by France. Cut to footage of AMX-10RC tanks. Correspondent, I spoke with Major Spartanets, a battalion commander from the 37th Naval Infantry Brigade, who shared his observations of these French tanks on the battlefield. Cut to interview with Major Spartanets. Major Spartanets, they are primarily used for supporting fire due to their light armor. While their armament and observation instruments are commendable, the thin armor renders them unsuitable for frontline attacks. Cut to footage of damaged AMX-10RC tank. Major Spartanets, we have experienced instances where these tanks were hit by 152 mm shells, resulting in the piercing of the vehicle's armor. Tragically, in one incident, the crew lost their lives when the stock of ammunition detonated. Cut to graphics. Challenges faced by AMX-10RC tanks. Correspondent, Major Spartanets also highlighted issues with the gearboxes of some AMX-10RCs, possibly due to their usage on dirt roads. Cut to Major Spartanets explaining, Major Spartanets, sending these vehicles into battle, knowing their vulnerabilities, is not only pointless but also poses a significant risk to the crew. Cut to expert analysis. Correspondent, military expert Michel Goya notes that the high mobility of these vehicles makes them more suitable for fire brigade units or exploiting gaps behind the front line. However, the AMX-10RC's armor is ill-equipped to handle the anti-tank weaponry prevalent in modern warfare. Cut to footage of abandoned AMX-10RC tanks. Correspondent, according to the Oryx website, which tracks equipment losses, at least 3 AMX-10RCs have been rendered unusable and abandoned on the front line. Cut to graphics. Superior alternatives. American and British armor. Correspondent, Major Spartanets believes that the American Oshkosh and British Husky light transport vehicles, also delivered to Ukraine, offer superior protection compared to the AMX-10RC. These vehicles are designed to withstand improvised explosive devices and ambushes. Cut to Major Spartanets showcasing the Oshkosh vehicles. Major Spartanets, as you can see, these Oshkosh vehicles have proven their effectiveness. The protection they provide gives our infantry the confidence they need, even in dangerous situations. Cut to footage of damaged Oshkosh vehicle. Major Spartanets, in the event of an explosion, a wheel may be blown off, but our infantry remains unharmed. This starkly contrasts with the devastating consequences of a Soviet-designed transport vehicle encountering a mine. Cut back to the newsroom. News anchor, thank you for that comprehensive report. It's clear that the Ukrainian forces are grappling with the suitability of the AMX-10RC tanks in frontline combat. The quest for reliable hardware continues as Ukraine seeks alternatives to strengthen its defense capabilities. Closing scene, newsroom, that wraps up our special coverage on Ukraine's pursuit of hardware and training assistance. Stay tuned to UAS News Network for the latest updates on this evolving situation. Thank you for joining us.